For the continuation of the evidence, this is Exhibit 7. Let's go up here. Mr. Belfort's filed on February 6, 2024, RSC 2019000337, motion to reopen due to fraud upon the court. And we're at Exhibit 7 testimony. This is a public record. Okay, this is public record. We're at 7 now. There it is here. Motion to reopen case due to newfound evidence and frauds brought upon this court. Okay, so Exhibit 7 is a letter from the attorneys on February 21st, 2019, sent via certified mail, copy to Mr. Belfort. And so here it is. I'm going to read it. Dear Mr. Belfort, as you know, I represent the Wilcox Ranch Property Owners Association. The board of directors requests I respond to your January 25th demand for $10,000. As I previously explained in my letter of September 24, 2018, your property is subject to a recorded easement and subject to the map division and large parcel for Wilcox Ranch 2, filed of record on August 26, 1981, is file 755432. The map and easement specifically identify the roads and the association's obligation to maintain them. The damage you are claiming took place were, in fact, the actions necessary to maintain the roadway in accordance with the recorded easement and map. Your demand is denied. The association will continue to meet its obligations of maintenance and will take an action necessary to defend itself from frivolous claims. Okay? Yours truly, the attorney. Okay, I'm going to make a comment here. Okay? Obligations. I saw the pictures of what they did to your property, and I'm shocked at the debris and the mounds. This was not road maintenance. This was an FU to Mr. Belfort. It's outrageous what they did to his thing. Okay? It's outrageous what they've done there. And hold on a second. I'm getting a call here. It's outrageous of what's going on here. But she's representing the authority, and she knows about the Declaration of Reservations. That was all in there. We could prove all that. She's an attorney. She's supposed to know the law. She claims to be an expert in this. Okay, and I'm going to let Mr. Belfort finish it off. Attorney's fees attached. Okay, that's all that's in on Exhibit 7. But he's knows more about this. I wasn't around at this time when this was going on. But I saw the pictures, and I know a little bit about road easements, and what they did to his property is outrageous. And I would have sued them for $100,000 for what they did. And then the threats that I saw a video of these people on his property in a gang of them. Looked like a dozen people out there, coming out there. I believe it was the second time, and they're flipping out, screaming at him while they're down there working on his property. I'm shocked at the threats that they were doing. Go ahead, Mr. Belfort.
Okay, I'll just say those were the representations. That's it right there in a nutshell, that she's representing this to me. But after I threatened to file suit on them, suddenly we found this, their communications in the official records saying we can't find anything that gives us authority to work on the roads. So they knew. They went right out with a fraudulent ballot tally, including saying that I voted for a perpetuity. They were in such a rush to try to make themselves legal after they destroyed my property. And then right after they filed it, They made a second run on my property on the lower part of it, removing some large boulders and creating a situation that is conducive to erosion. And they just did it. So it's sort of like they make their own reality here with these legal filings. Now they say it doesn't exist. I just,
Yeah.
from the get-go, it's questionable whether they were legal or not, and that's what this reopen was all about.
Yeah, and then they don't want to talk about it because it's legit. And another thing, Mr. Belfort has a deposition in there under notary seal about this matter and that perpetuity vote. And that's the only fact on the record. Okay, so there has to be a quiet title. These are false representations done by attorneys. And strong arm threat letters, we can prove these threat letters, they were taking properties. Okay? And so they want to say it doesn't exist, these people, because they're trying to profit and gain at our expense while leaning on our title rights. And they don't want to do anything. And I'm not going to stand for any line of crap that they're going to try, oh, we didn't know all this, some bullshit. You're running a racketeering operation. All right, so that's Exhibit 7. Stand by. We're gonna testify to everything. There's over 100 exhibits. It's all coming out.